Well, good morning, all you shiny, happy people. 'Tis the Reverend. Who woulda thunk it? I came across this Star Wars article a little bit ago, and I stopped like a couple of paragraphs in because I thought, wouldn't that be a great way to just kind of kick this little thing off here? So I just want to kind of read through this and discuss it. And then this is, basically for my Star Wars fans, my fellow Star Wars fans, my fellow Gen X Star Wars fans who grew up with the original trilogy and we held it tight like a snuggly blanket because we were outcasts like in high school because we liked Star Wars. Star Wars was not like really accepted, at least where I was from. You were a nerd if you were into Star Wars and stuff like that. Like you couldn't have got laid in a brickyard. But yeah, it didn't really become like super popular and socially acceptable in all circles until 1999 when the prequel hit, when episode 1 The Phantom Menace hit, and it was marketed all over the place, and suddenly all these young kids fathers were getting really excited because there was a new Star Wars, coming out, and so they all got dragged to Star Wars during the prequels. And then then you have that generation of fans, and then you have this new generation of fans, which they are what they are, so be it. I'm one generation removed from that fandom, so hey, you do you, sequel trilogy people. They're all right. A couple of good stories in there, maybe. Maybe take all the sequel trilogy, chop it up, make it one movie. It might not have been that bad. Hmm. No, that's like the opposite of what Peter Jackson did with the Hobbit films. Okay, here we go. So this is from Gaming Bible, gamingbible.com. Um, their site is so full of ads and bullcrap going on in the background. My laptop kicked in and sounded like the Proton Pack in Ghostbusters. And I have a gaming laptop. Like I have a really hardcore fan in there. It kicked it on. So keep that in mind if you go to gamingbible.com. So anyway, here we go. Even it's a little janky too. But this was published July 28th at 11:47. All right. So this is new. Star Wars finally confirms the truth about Anakin Skywalker after 3 trilogies. You were supposed to be the chosen one is placed in um, quotations there. This is by Dan Lipscomb. It's a fact long held by the Star Wars community that because Anakin Skywalker was destined to be the chosen one, he was also the most powerful being in the galaxy. We saw so many glimpses of his power throughout the trilogies and TV shows, but at San Diego Comic Con, Star Wars had a presence, and it was there they caused upset. I haven't heard about this until now. I figured with uh, like Star Wars Meg, and I don't know if Theory was there this year, but I'm sure all the big Star Wars YouTubers were there, and I haven't seen them talk about this yet. Fans at San Diego Comic Con spotted a divisive statement from Disney and Lucasfilm calling into question Anakin's power level. Okay. On a Star Wars display, it was noted that the company wrote that Anakin had the potential to become one of the most powerful Jedi ever. Now, this could be read a few ways. Firstly, pardon me, that he simply wasn't the most powerful, or secondly, that because he grew into his power as a Sith Lord, He was never the most powerful Jedi. That word is in italics there. Fans have always believed Anakin Skywalker to be the most powerful Jedi, and even Star Wars creators Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau have noted that he's the greatest Jedi of all time. Now, this is where you've got to be careful with terminology. As let me get comfortable here. As a writer, you have to use words well. I'm a fiction author, and words are everything. And what I think this is very similar to the religion argument. When you talk about different religions, if you don't use your words carefully, it could get offensive, or it could work the other way, and it could, start a cult. Words are powerful things. So I think when we, the older fans, think of who the most powerful Jedi ever would have been, our brain instinctively goes to the original trilogy because that's how we're wired. And when we hear the word Jedi, we think, or when the mainstream Gen X universe hears the word Jedi, they think all Force users were referred to as Jedi because the word Sith wasn't mentioned in the original trilogy. And your casual Star Wars fans who go to the theater, they weren't gonna read the novels that were coming out at the time, things that probably weren't even signed off by Lucasfilm, or this. We're talking casual fans. We're talking the people who go to a movie theater and look at the posters to see what's on and then choose the film they're going to go see, because they're not the kind of people who are going to troll YouTube and look for all the different trailers of movies and studio arguments and insider stuff. Those people do still exist, and I think that may be the majority. We're just so, as Star Wars fans, we're so engulfed in our own little bubble that we fail to recall there are other bubbles out there that never bounce into our bubble. So when your casual Star Wars fan thinks Jedi, they're thinking all Force users. Because when the original trilogy was released, I mean, that's what the casual fan knew. Oh, those are Jedis. Okay. So, anyway, Favreau even said that he believed that Anakin could beat Luke Skywalker in a battle pretty easily. Well, yeah. Does Disney believe that another Jedi is more powerful, like Luke or Rey? Or are they saying that the most powerful Jedi is yet to appear? Man, you're treading on holy ground here. Personally, I think the verbiage used on the display at San Diego Comic Con, discovered as a slave on Tatooine by Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker had the potential to become one of the most powerful Jedi ever, simply means that he never became a full Jedi. What are you talking about? Of course he was. He just never became a master. Okay. Sure, under Obi-Wan, Anakin was strong and his powers were growing, but it's only after accepting the mantle of Darth Vader that he hit his peak. And by then, he wasn't a Jedi. Oh, man. 6 in one, half a dozen in the other. That's how journalism works, though, I guess. Also, man, they're... Seriously, I have a damn good laptop with a hell of a graphics card, and there's so much background crap going on this website. It's getting choppy. Okay. Fans will, I'm sure, begin debating this phrasing. Thank you. See the jumping? And discuss the most powerful beings in the galaxy. Okay, we just need to get past this picture of the two of them. Okay, well the that's the whole article. That oh man. Okay. Clickbait article. They got me. Clickbait article. They got me. But let's talk about it for a second. Then let's talk about it. Why the Great One stares at us all right there on the screen, courtesy of Gaming Bible. Anakin Skywalker was, is, and always will be the greatest Force user of all time. I'm sorry. He was so he was so powerful. He was so conflicted. He just undermining him. Any future Star Wars stuff that undermines Anakin Skywalker is going against man, like the core Star Wars beliefs, the Lucasfilm early beliefs, and it almost feels like sacrilege to me if they were to come out and say that there was a more powerful Jedi, or oh, we have a new chosen one now moving forward. I think it's a risky move, and I think the younger fans would probably be into it. The older fans would think that it's profanity to say such things. But Disney is forever, and we are not. So I'm sure. I mean, they look at it like everyone else that's heading toward the cemetery. You know what? Those people who hate us because of what we did in Star Wars, they'll be dead eventually, and we can just tickle the new ones that are being born and coming up, because Disney is forever and we are temporary. Anyway, wow, I fell for a clickbait article, but I would love to continue to argue with all of you. Leave a comment. Let's get this going. Let's get some attention. Preach truth, toke jokes, shoplift Amazon. You folks have a wonderful day.